This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Okay, good morning everyone. We continue in Mishna Berura Yomi. We're up to Siman Taf Mem Zayin. Dine Taroives Chometz B'toich Pesach. The laws of an admixture of Chometz during Pesach. It says Mechaber Chometz B'Pesach Oyser Ta'aruvtoi Bein B'minoi Bein Shaloi B'minoi B'mashu. Chometz on Pesach asers its mixture, whether it's a similar species or a different species, even in a tiny bit, afilu bahana. It asers it even in getting benefit from it. It says Ramah Hagav Etzach Lisroif Hakol, you have to burn everything. V'loi sagi b'pidyon demei hachometz v'limkar hashar. It's not enough to redeem the value of the chometz and to sell the rest. Miu kelim shenizbashel b'hem. However, the kelim that were used to cook, mutter la'achar Pesach, are mutter after Pesach. Ve'en tzrichim shvira ay hagala, and you don't have to break it or kasher it. Says Mishna Berura Chometz b'Pesach midairaisa have a chometz k'shar yisurim shenasarvu. Midairaisa, it's chometz like all other yisurim that got mixed up. She'ena noisrin ta'aruvtan. They don't aser their mixture. Ela k'dei litain tam b'ta'aroives. They only aser midairaisa. It's chometz like all other yisurim that get mixed up, and they don't aser only enough to give taste in their mixture. The hainu ad shishim. Ela shechachamim mechmiru by. The rabbis were machmer kiven the isbei kares. Since Chometz has a prohibition of kares, v'lo bedili minei kulei shata, and the whole year one is not separated from Chometz, and there's more of a danger one may involve themselves and eat it on Pesach. V'yesham mishum have a davar sheisham atirin la'achar Pesach. Some say the reason why Chometz is also b'mashahu is because it's varm sheisham atirin ukilakaman v'sif yid aleph b'mashahu v'hecha de'ika oid harbeit stadim lahakel. But if besides the fact that it's a mashu, there are other angles and other factors to be lenient, samchina na shiltus, we could rely on the shiltus to svirle the chametz b'Pesach shavel l'shar asurim de b'shishim. That chametz on Pesach is equal to other isurim, and in fact is asar only b'shishim. But that's only when there are other tzadim lahakel. The loy sagi, it's not enough to redeem it. Lafukim das hapoiskim shesovim, to exclude those poiskim who hold the sagi sheyashach demei chametz hama'arav b'layam, that it's enough to throw the value of the chametz that got mixed into the sea. V'hu ke'ein pidyon. It's some kind of redemption. And then what you could do is you could sell or give to the guy everything. Meaning you redeem the value of the chametz by throwing it into the sea, and then it's mutter to sell or to give to a guy. Kamash malan dolai kaimalan kein lemaisa. So the chiddush is that we don't pass in this way. And the Shar Tzion, he brings down that the Chak Yaakov writes that b'makom hefsim meruba ma'oid, one who is lenient to rely on this heter doesn't lose out. However, this is just the opinion of Chak Yaakov. Others disagree. V'da the achreinim kasvu. The achreinim write b'makom hefsid gadol ma'oid, that if there's a great loss, ein tzarich lisref hakol, you don't have to burn down everything. Ela yimkar kulei lenachri. You sell everything to the guy chutz midmei iser shaba, except for the value of the iser. The kivan she'eno lekech damim ba'ad iser, since you're not taking money for the iser, ha'ma'arav by imkein eino nenu mimeno. V'ukedat samachaber b'simen taf samach zayin sif yud v'ayin sham b'sif tes b'mishna berura le'inyanim nesarif ma'at me'oisik der shenes v'mashu t'okdei acheres. Look later on, look there in sif tes, in the Mishna Berura sif katan lamed zayin, that if a little bit of the first kedera, which is a taroives, got mixed into another one, b'mashu, what is the halacha? However, the Ramah says kelim shenizbashel bahem is mutter after Pesach. Afilu bishul bahem Pesach atzmai, even if you cooked on Pesach. Chometz shel Yisrael harbe. A lot of chometz of a Jew, v'nivlu bahem, and it got absorbed into it. Afilu hakim mutarim achara Pesach. Nevertheless, it's mutter after Pesach. She'az kfar einam b'nei yoman, because then the chametz is not anymore b'nei yoman. V'leishach lemigzar hacha atu b'nei yoman, da'az hakol mutter. And you can't be goyzer atu ben yoma, because then everything is mutter. V'rak kishamash oisam, only when you leave it, tzarich l'shav shev heitev hachametz ba'ayin, shelo yira nikar b'hem. You have to rub out whatever chametz ba'en is there. U'mishum ha'balua, and for whatever is absorbed, ino over b'al yira b'mashamasha, you're not over b'al yira. In other words, you're not over Bal Yera by being Masha, what's Balua. Okay, the Mechaber continues. V'din ta'aruvtoi k'din shar ha'taroives. the halacha of taruves chametz is like other taruves. But what other taruves aser is less than 60, chametz aser is b'mashu. Aval b'shar taruves lo hayotzarch shishim ela klipa ay netilas makom. But if by shar taruves you did not need 60, you only need to remove a shell or remove the place, af b'chametz came. Shecham b'cham b'loy roitev hat, in other words, if you have one hot item on another without any sauce, without any liquid, dai b'klipa k'shar yisurim. In other words, if hot chametz was placed on something else that was hot, you only have to peel it off. V'cheinim naga kikar chametz v'chikar matzah. If a loaf of chametz touched a loaf of matzah, shneim cham, they're both hot. Ve'ein sham davar hamifapan, and there's nothing there that is causing it to bubble. Loy asar ela makoim. It will only answer the place that it's touching, because more does not absorb. Says Mishna Berura Katan Hey Beloy Roitev Dimhaya Zeim Roitev. Because if there was Roitev here, the Shari Yisrum B'Shishim. In other words, when there's liquid, the din of taroives chametz is a din like other taroives. That which asers by other taroives less than 60 asers by chametz b'mashuhu where there's liquid. But if by shar taroives you didn't need shishim, you only need a klipa or netilas makom, so by chametz is the same thing. Dai b'klipa, lav dafka. It's not dafka a shell. Decham b'cham b'loy reitav kedina kitzli b'kaimelan debay netila. One hot item on another without gravy is like roasted, and we hold it needs netila. Ushneim chamin, and they're both hot. Shayad soiledes behen. Ve'ein sham davar hama'afapan la'afukeshim. Yesh sham davar hamifapan, as opposed to there's something that's bubbling it. Kagoin pashtid matzah sheish ba shuman shenaga b'chametz. Let's say you have the pashtid of matzah, which has fat, oil that touched the chametz. Nesra kula, the whole thing becomes also the azol shamnuna shel heter, because the fat of heter shabamaka magai, in the place where it touches, it goes umafatim es tam mashahu. It enhances and it fattens, it bubbles, it blows up the taste of the mashu of chametz that got absorbed into the matzah. And by doing so, it bubbles up and blows up the taste of this mashu of chametz, and it spreads into the whole item, which is mutter. As it is the manner of anything that has fat, lefapeya, to bubble, and to spread be'eshu cham when it's hot. If other matzah touched this matzah that became aser, yesh lahatiram, then you can matir ha'idei klipa by removing a shell, or by selling it to a guy, but there's no isser hana. Okay, Be'ezus Hashem, we'll pick it up tomorrow.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.